Today, we are in the kitchen. The Some Wild Things kitchen. Nothing much to see, to be honest. But we are going to make elderberry syrup today. So, I got a big bowl of elderberry syrup. Of elderberries, not syrup. Just straight frozen elderberries. Show you how to make syrup. Medicinal syrup for your immune system. Boost your immune system during the fall, winter months. That's the plan. So these are the tools I'm working with. We got water, we got a pot, and we got 1 cup. We are going to put 4 cups of water into the pot here. Alright, now we have our frozen elderberries. I am using fresh frozen.
Fresh frozen?
Yes, chef.
There's no such thing. It's either fresh or it's frozen.
This is a recipe for fresh/frozen elderberries. The recipe is a little bit different if you're using dried, but we just harvested these out in the woods. So I'm going to need about 2 cups of those. Now I try to get most of the stems out. There might be some in there, but not too worried about it. Anything in the stems will be cooked down and killed in the cooking process. We'll add the 2 cups of our berries right in there. Something a little extra special you can do for your elderberry syrup to make it more potent, more immune system building, medicinally potent for the winter months, is you can add some spices. We have some cinnamon here. I'm just going to raw, straight up cinnamon from India. Pretty cool. I'm just going to toss maybe these 2 in. Give it a nice cinnamon kick. We're also going to add in a few cloves. So, we'll toss that in there, just a few of them. Okay. For the nice clove flavor. Gotta love that. We're also going to add in just some straight ginger, ground ginger powder, just a bit. Not too much, just to give it that flavor, because ginger is excellent for the immune system, keeping you warm in the winter months, and much more. Much more. We also have, last thing we're going to add, for now, for spices at least, is some nutmeg. Non-specific brand to nutmeg. Just ground nutmeg, just a little bit. Really gives it that nice fall scent and flavor that we all like. I'm sure we all like it, at least I do. I mean, I made a whole jar of straight pumpkin spice here, which is pretty cool. Either way, we're not adding that. Alright, we have our elderberries, our water, our spices in here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring this up to a simmer for about 15 minutes. So I'm just going to wait till this starts simmering, and then I'm going to set the timer for 15 minutes here. So let's wait and see how this process unfolds. Alright, now that we're simmering, 15 minutes. And we'll come back when it goes off. Alright, you can see that our gorgeous elderberry, it's not really syrup right now, it's more like a juice, a tea, whatever you want to call it. But it smells amazing. But it's been simmering for 15 minutes. Now we got to strain this out to get all the berries and spices out. Okay, so I have a bowl, nice big one, and I got this. One of those kind of mesh strainers. Fits perfectly on top of this jar, this bowl. And turn the heat off for now. We will have to use it again though, so you could leave it on if you really are worried, or you could, but we need to turn it down a little bit. So I'm not gonna have it on though. You know what? I'm just gonna pour this in. That's what we gotta do. Pour all the juice through there. Now what we're doing is we're just mashing the berries to get all of the juices out into the juice at the bottom. And we will discard this afterwards. We don't need it. Some people do boil it again, but I don't think we are going to do that because I think pretty much got everything from this. But we're just going to mash this down real good. Try to get everything out of those berries. Probably just going to toss this straight into my garden too. Who knows, maybe some of the elderberry seeds would have survived, and maybe I'll get some elderberry trees. That'd be kind of cool. It's always worth trying. Always worth trying here at the Urban Permaculture Garden. Home base. Some Wild Things home base. That's where we're at. That's where we will be. Anyways. You can see there's still a little bit more juice in there. You can see it dripping. So just, it's a little tedious, but just keep working at it. Keep working on it. And we'll get there. Now what the plan is, so we're going to pour this delectable liquid, because you can tell it's just juice. Pour it back in there. I'll place this here for now. I think we're pretty much done with it. I'm just going to turn on the heat to 3. That's the heat level I'm going for on this stove. So low. Warm, but low. You know, we don't want this boiling too crazy right now, because we're going to add this honey. This is just 100% Canadian pure liquid honey. It is white pasteurized honey. Now, using raw honey would be better. There's more the medicinal properties and immune system boosting properties of honey itself. There's more of it in just pure raw honey, but we got pasteurized honey works too. So don't be too worried about it. Just make sure it's liquid. We are going to need 2 cups. That's right, 2 cups of pure honey. Canadian honey too. Not sponsored by the whatever brand on here. Okay, so here we go. 2 cups of raw honey coming right up. Well, pure honey. You know what I'm saying. I'm just going to stir this up a little bit. The honey, it's so good. The honey in here has pretty much already turned into liquid. There's pretty much nothing at the bottom anymore. So we're on the right track. Alright, so I turned up the heat to 4 just to heat it up a little bit more. Ooh, that rhymed. I've just been stirring it occasionally. Pretty much at this stage, if you're putting this in the fridge, you can just heat it up a bit, and then you can put it in the jars straight up. Or you can bring it, if you want to can it, you pretty much bring it back up to a boil. You could add some lemon juice, stuff like that, for preserve it, right? But this is just coming straight from here into the jars, is what I'm doing. Go right in the fridge. Just going to let it heat up, just let it warm up a little bit more, and then I'm going to pour them in the jars. Well, I have decided, because I already have some elderberry syrup. That bag I had of frozen elderberries, it was full to the brim. And I already made some, so I do have some in the fridge right now. So I'm going to add some lemon juice to this to preserve it longer, you know. I have, we're going to do 4 tablespoons for this, just so you know. So a quarter cup. Boop. And I'm just going to use this bowl to put the juice in. Because I don't have straight lemon juice, I just have lemons. Let's go. Alright. That should be good. If there's any left over, I'll drink it. Straight up. Straight lemon juice. And hopefully, this is 4 tablespoons. 1, 2, this one has a seed in it. That wasn't fully 2. 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit more for good measure. The lemon juice just helps to preserve it a little longer in the refrigerator. You can also use the lemon juice straight up. You can also add lemon juice if you're canning it too, because it does help. The acidity helps. So I'm just going to stir this up a little bit more. And this is pretty much ready to go in my jars now. Got the lemon juice. Here we go. Good thing I like citrus. Whew, it's pretty good actually. I don't mind the sour. Alright, so we're gonna add the elderberry syrup to these jars. Oh, that's pretty good, pretty simple, pretty easy. Oh, I'm gonna make a mess, but let's go. Oh, jeez. Don't know if this thing's gonna be much, like, any help, but we're gonna give it a go. Don't be like me. Do this responsibly. Hey, not as bad. There we go. Sweet. All right. Now, just so you know, this is extremely safe to take. It's pretty much harmless. Just don't drink the whole thing, obviously. But as it is, it's a very safe medicine you can take. I like to just have little shots of it, like little fruit autumn time shots. I just use these little glasses here, these little tiny mason jars. I just fill it up and I take a shot of it every now and then during the fall, winter months. And it's delicious, and you just feel it in your system. Just feel the energy of the berry, the medicine, all of it, including all the spices. It just burns in your tummy. You feel energized. Kind of makes you feel high sometimes in a weird way, but not really. Don't quote me on that. But it's packed. Ooh, it's jam-packed with such goodness. That's the thing. I'm just gonna pour this straight up. Maybe this is what should have been doing the whole time. Just add some lids. There we go. We got ourselves some elderberry syrup, and I'm going to put some dates on these. Make sure you do that with yours. Date them, put them in the fridge, or store them. If you wanted to can them, store them wherever. Store them up in your shelves. Who cares? they'll be good. Oh, well, thanks for watching this how to make elderberry syrup. Hopefully it works out for you. I have this old elderberry syrup. I didn't quite do it the proper ratios. This is the one I made. Well, we harvested the berries on August 31st. But this one turned out like juice, not as much like syrup. So hopefully better luck with this version. But I got a shot of it here. And we're going to take it, see what it tastes like. And if it's not a syrup, it's still very medicinal. Just saying. It's a kicker. Kicker of immune system boosting qualities, especially... Whoa, oh, what happened? Especially during the COVID times. I'm going to take this now, and we're going to review how it tastes. It's potent. It's good. It's like fruity, sweet from the honey, and it's just the essence of autumn with the spices. You just feel it burning. You feel it in your system. Ooh, kind of makes you warm. Makes you feel warm, cozy on those cold winter nights. Thanks for watching this video on how to make elderberry syrup. Hope you do it yourself. Hope it works. Hope it works out good for you as well. And yeah, gotta clean up a mess now. That's okay. You'll probably have to do it too after you're done. Anyways, have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe if you haven't already. And stay tuned for more adventures in the woods, more wilderness stuff, and all that goodness. Peace.